somehow, like we have on the bottom, this straw into gold. This is giving you the opportunity to alchemize this whole situation, alchemize the energy by leaving this person and going into, you know, solitude, getting some space from this person, reviving yourself. It says reviving what was lost, but just reviving yourself and creating something out of nothing. But like I said, it's not creating something out of nothing. I think it's more or less teaching you of what your standards need to be when, you know, going into certain relationships and friendships. Like, you need to dig a little bit deeper before, you know, moving too fast with certain people. Let's see, we have a few here. First one is trouble lurking, red flag, lies and deception, bad intentions. Yeah, this person was lustful. There could have been a lot of red flags in the beginning as well. Bad intentions. Then we have Lady Venus, beauty and grace, romantic and sexual love. Explore your desires. So I'm feeling like those are the type of hookups this person was looking for, or what they were doing behind the scenes. Maybe in the beginning that's how they viewed you as well. Like, you're beautiful and graceful, but at the same time they just want to be in something that's full of, you know, like a sexual situation. But we also have here key to closed doors, unlocking mysteries, access to new experience. What was closed before is now open. Like, the door to this person's double life is definitely opened. And it's unlocking a few mysteries that you might have thought about this person, or thought about, you know, your whole situation. Like, right now, I'm sure it seems like it was very, very cloudy. You were in some type of fogginess, if that makes sense. And so now you're getting some answers. You're getting some actual clues and information of why this was going on. But we have here the hand of fate. This was fated. This was a fated event, fated relationship by forces beyond your control. So yeah, I feel like this was fated because it was supposed to teach you something about you and how you're moving and allowing these people, you know, in your reality. But behind that, we have circus in town, drama, out of control, unpredictable situation. This is giving that energy of everything has hit the fan. You know, somebody is being exposed. All of the skeletons have fallen out of the closet, whether publicly or online or whatever like that. This person may have you looking real crazy right now. And then we have the battlefield, fighting, argument, disagreements, not on the same page. Like, this whole circus of events based on this person that you were dealing with, or based around them, have you all arguing with each other, disagreements. It's a lot of drama. It could be the other individuals that were, you know, entertaining this individual. They're probably coming at your neck, their neck. It's like a lot going on. And once again, very toxic, very karmic. So what is this all seeing? I with this truth, clarity, and perspective, and Pisces energy. At the bottom we have explore the waters. guys need to go meditate by the water. Maybe you need to take a trip concerning water or involving water. Maybe take a cruise just to get your mind off of all of this and get back to yourself. Being that you are a water sign, you may need to spend some time at the water. So with the all-seeing eye, with this true clarity and perspective, we have the sacred emerald, divine love, receiving abundance, heart chakra activation. So I feel like for some of you, this was meant to happen. Like we saw, this was a fated event. Like this happened to bring you closer to the divine. That's probably why we were seeing the soul searching and, you know, the spiritual attacks, which were showing you like divine protection and a spiritual activation or whatever like that. I feel like that's what this means with the sacred emerald. So this whole situation happens so that you can get closer to the divine. Under the bottom, we have taking action for a movement, willingness to do the work, taking control of the situation. So this should catapult you into taking action toward the divine at this time. Like I was saying, you may need to go spend some time at the water, you know, sit with Mother Nature, sit with, you know, all of the elements, and just, you know, connect in that way. Do some grounding, you know, go through that healing process in that way. I'm not saying that it's going to be a one and done, but just start by practicing that. Maybe do some yoga by the water if you have a beach nearby or a lake or something like that. You can go and meditate, perhaps pray. What else? So we have right here waiting. So this is like an old lady. So it's almost giving like this person would have had you waiting for a long time. They would have kept you in a space of just unrealistic expectation with this old partner or current partner, whatever it is at this moment. They would have had you yearning and still longing for something more until you were gray in the head. And also, it's also giving too that the divine has been waiting for a long time for you to seek that aspect of yourself. The divine has been waiting on you to work on healing you. What else was this all-seeing eye? And that could be the all-seeing eye too. That was the divine watching over this entire situation. So we have the collector of hearts. Yeah, with this heartbreaker. Many love interests not ready to settle down. So once again, this person, your past person or current person, wherever y'all are at right now, this person would have had you waiting because they were still out here being a heartbreaker with all these options, not being ready to settle down. Still, you would have been old and gray by the time they decided that they were done with all that, if then. Or you would have been old and gray before you decided that you were going to walk away from this person. And once again, we have the straw into gold under the bottom. You're having to alchemize this whole entire situation. You know, transmute the energy, revive yourself, and to create something out of nothing. Create a new life for yourself outside of this person. But I think the divine intervened and stepped in for you to wake up somewhere during this slumber, of this spell work that this person was doing, or vice versa, however, whichever way this goes. But that was an act of the divine. However this situation hit the fan about this person being, into this double life situation, however you were able to discover what was going on, that was the divine. That was your nudge to wake up, your nudge to seek them, your nudge to get back to yourself. So the one thing that you can thank this person, this past person, for is for them to be so crappy that the divine had to step in to actually wake you up. So you got a personal nudge from the divine in this situation because of how disturbing your person was behaving towards you, this Empress. So that's the only good part about it. And if you're a man, if this is vice versa, then you the Emperor. So yeah, that part. But yeah, I think that, I think we're going to, let me see, what deck do I want to use next? Yeah, I think I'm going to pull these up now. So we can try to figure out how did this all get this scene. But it also feels like too, the divine was trying to get to both of you guys, because even after you left this person, I feel like they started to do a lot of soul searching, and it's like it was a 2-for-1. It made that person, your person, wake up, and is making you, wake up as well to what's actually going on. Because maybe this person didn't really think they were being shysty and how they was getting down, but now they're having the opportunity to reflect on what they lost and see their flaws and fault in the situation. If they're not, a complete narcissist, they are able to see their wrongs in this situation as well. But I don't think the wake-up call was one-sided. But what really matters in this whole situation is, now what are you going to do? What's going to be your steps going forward? So I think I want to get into the Street Priestess Skipper deck. sorrow here. Court, death. Gift. Prison. Expectations. So it's looking like, well, first of all, March the 2nd may be significant. Someone could possibly be 32 or 23. February the 3rd could be significant. We have the number 5 and 5. We have the number 6. February the 4th could be significant. Someone could be 24 or 42. We have the number 1 and 7, which is 8, or January the 7th could be significant. And then we have February the 9th. Someone can be 29 or 92. We also have the number 10, which is ultimately 1. And someone can be 28 or 82. So it's looking like so far somebody was in a state of like depression. They could have been grieving or sad or stressed out, or you know, they were grieving something. Maybe grieving the fact that they didn't have any money, or you know, maybe they lost someone, like maybe like a loved one, or maybe they were going through a breakup or something like that at this time in their life. And then with court coming right behind it, it's kind of giving like this could have been them having to pay some type of fines or something like that. But it's also given like this could have been some type of child support situation, or could have something to do with documents or something legal that they experienced here. But we do have legal, corporations, official business, decision makers, official documents, lawsuits, and claims. So it could be that somebody, because I'm trying to go by the order in which these came out, but it's kind of looking like it's going the other way. It's almost giving like we have the gift here, we have death here, then we have court, and then we have sorrow. It's feeling like it should be going that way. However, I'm going, you know, the way that they came out. So someone could be in this energy of, you know, being sorry. They may have just came from a court situation involving a theft of some type of gift. Like they actually stole this gift. Because with theft, take away, remove, disappear, abandonment, and loss. And by them taking this gift, which could have been charity, attention, recognition, support, resources, opportunity, offers, approval, promotions, and a windfall. Now they're going to prison. That's why they're sorry. They've gone to court behind a theft that they stole this gift, and they found out they're going to prison. So now they're just sitting with these expectations. With prison, it's limitation, restrictions, stifle, constrained, isolation, and confinement. So now they're just expecting this. This is their expectation. They're waiting. They're paused. Standing still, patience, longing, and desire. So they're just maybe waiting on another court hearing, or one of you is going to prison and the other one will be on the outside having to wait, or expected to wait on the other person, or something like that. And it could be a child involved. We have a child under the bottom. But it feels like with this child though, that someone was innocent in this situation. Maybe the child is representing the person who this gift belonged to, the innocent party. So let's see. Let's get some clarity on this. But yeah, that's what it's giving. This person is in this sadness, stress, grief, distraught, weeping, and in this space of possibly not even being employed right now, because this whole situation could have made them lose a job. A lot of employers don't like to hire someone who's been accused of stealing. So yeah, that's what it's giving. Someone in your energy stole a gift from someone, and they're either found out that they're going to prison, or they're already in prison and you're expected to wait on this person, or vice versa. So what is the sorrow here? Why is this sorrow here? Yeah, because this is going to be a long road. So I feel like this person knows that they are going to be gone for a while. Someone could be 35 or 53. March the 5th could be significant. They know that this is going to be a long road, a long journey. They may have gotten a long sentence. Could have been up to 35 years or 3 to 5 years. Or 53 years. What else? The sorrow in the long road. So this is someone who you may have held in high honor. This person could have came across as someone who was an achiever. They were successful, recognized. They had a lot of awards and seniority, titles. Could have possibly had degrees. They definitely could have been popular and came from a high society type of lifestyle. Why is this court here? Or maybe the reason why this person did what they did is so they could be viewed in this high honor. Why is this court here? So we have work here in the number 34. Once again, someone could be 25, 34. May 2nd could be significant. April 3rd could be significant. The number 877 could be significant. But so this work is under court. Maybe because of the work this person put in. Craftsmanship, professionalism, self-employment, freelancing, handmade, project management. It's given like they went to court because they put in a lot of work to maybe pull off this whole scheme surrounding this stuff. Or they had someone under the impression that they were like an entrepreneur as to where they were getting their money from, or where they actually ended up with this gift. But it also gives like this person was with this project management. It's almost given like this person was the one who orchestrated the whole entire thing and made sure that it was going according to plan. So with that we have hope. In March, the 6 could be significant. Someone could be 63, 36. The number 9 is significant, which to me is like an ending of some sort. But with this, although it says hope with spirituality, new views, awareness, philosophical, I think that this particular time in court, with them questioning how this person actually came into this charity or these resources or this windfall, this hope is the new views and awareness on this whole situation. Something about this court, this particular court case brought a lot of awareness or a new perspective to what was really going on in this situation surrounding this theft. We have a courtship under the bottom, so that could represent you and this person. What is this theft? Why is this theft here? So we have a court official, a lawyer, judge, magistrate, counselor, magistrate again, doctor, resolution, therapist, arbitrator, local government, or school board. The number 3. Someone could be 30. And sad news. So it's also kind of giving like feels like with this court official here under the theft, it's giving like someone in a governmental position actually was a part of this thievery. They left someone with either some sad news, a disappointment, setback, depression, illness, weakness, crisis, misunderstanding, or unexpected. I think someone from the court played a role in this thievery to cause some type of setback, misunderstanding about this whole situation. So either you or this person worked as some sort of court official. The number 14 could be significant. January the 4th. Someone could be 41 as well. What is this gift? So this gift, which this is the number 19, January the 9th could be significant. 2019 could be significant. Someone could be 91, but this was because of some ending. Someone might have passed away. Left this gift. What else? What's about this gift? Yeah, we have gloomy thoughts and then win money. So I think this death brought on a form of sadness, or someone could have been worried, depressed, overthinking, self-sabotaging, pessimistic, just in general. But this death had occurred, and so someone took this upon himself. This court official decided to capitalize off of this money, off of this death. What happened after winning money? Because it's not like they were given the money. It's like they won the money. Someone else's inheritance. Number 11 is here. Someone could be 33. Yeah, that made someone a rich lady. For some reason, I'm getting this energy of in order for this court official to steal, because you see that there are a couple of different people outside, beside this woman. So it's feeling like this group came together to present in court a lot of sad news, like disappointing news, some type of setback. Maybe even saying that whoever this gift was left for was depressed, ill, weak. They were in a crisis. They created some type of misunderstanding. And in turn, whoever these court officials are, as well as this person of high honor, ended up with a win. Because it's still not really saying who the theft who got stolen from, other than the actual. So right now it's just all of these third parties. But yeah, I think that with Rich Lady, Because if you're left an inheritance, this is not necessarily winning. Let's see. What is this prison here for? I feel like too, with these gloomy thoughts, somebody that knew this person that passed away was sad because it's coming out after the gift. Maybe this person, which could be you, which could be the other person that you're with, but whichever one was sad because whoever this person was, they might have thought this person was going to leave them this gift, but they didn't. Or someone was upset, not just because of the fact that this person died. They're upset because this gift was not left to them. So there is a house involved as well. The number 20 could be significant, as well as the number 12, which is also 3, and the number 2. So we have 3, which is 6, 2 and 3, and then 2 again. A lot of 2s here, which was a lot of 2s in the angel number. But it feels like not only was a lot of money left, so was a home or a property. Some type of estate. This estate and a rich man. The number 4 is here. 1 and 3. January 3rd could be significant. So this person is in prison behind a house, and the fact that now they're a rich man. This person could have been building wealth from this home as well. Maybe they were renting it out. Could have possibly sold it. However, initially it wasn't theirs. But under the bottom, we have a main male and then a courtship. So it's giving that energy of whoever this person of high honor is was in a relationship with this person from the courthouse or this court situation. They were in a relationship with this lawyer, judge, mediator, counselor, magistrate, doctor, resolution, therapist, arbitrator, or local government or school board. In this situation that presented this disappointment, setback, depression of whoever this actual gift and home belonged to on that person's behalf. I feel like whoever this home and this wealth actually belonged to, they never received any notification about this to them directly. Someone stood in on their behalf, and I think that was the ploy of this person of high honor and someone from this court. What is the expectations here? With these expectations, thoughts, matters of the mind, preoccupied, obsession, overthinking, rehearse, memorize, meditation. Somebody is trying to rehearse something, memorize something. January the 6th could be significant. Someone could be 61. Number 7 could be significant. Someone could actually be born vice versa. I feel like whoever this person is, they're not in prison yet, but they could be anticipating this, but they're thinking about how did they get involved with this, surrounding this unexpected money. Number 9 again. Unexpected wealth, positive change, abundance, generational wealth, return on investment, scholarship, or grant. So yeah, this person, someone in this equation, maybe even the both of you, are thinking about this whole entire situation. Could be obsessively overthinking about it, preoccupied with it, rehearsing things, memorizing things, trying to remember what was said when during this, how to explain all of this. For some of you, some type of military person is involved. I feel like this possibly could be the person that passed away. So now there's someone that's ill. An older man is ill. Surrounding this unexpected money. Bed rest, medical treatment, medication, sickness, depression, exhaustion, checkup, poor health, and then a good gentleman. Older man, sober, thoughtful, wise, supportive, boss, God, mentor, father figure. The number 9 could be significant. February the 7th. Someone could be 27, 72. March the 1st could be significant. The number 4. Someone could be 31. And then we have the number 5. But it's also given 2, like someone, yes, is waiting, pause, standing still, patient, longing, and desiring. This person could be waiting. Like, it almost gives this energy of someone in this dynamic was set up to even do any of this, because it's giving this energy of whoever this person is that's waiting, and the opposite person is doing a lot of thinking, rehearsing, this, that, and the other. It feels like that person is the one who was set up, and now the partner is waiting on this person to go to jail, maybe even pass away. Cause like we knew there was a lot of spell work going on. Someone could have been trying to feed someone something, you know, possibly to make them sick, so that this person could get all the wealth. That could have been what the plan was. Like, be with me, and I'm gonna use you to do the dirty part of this, and you know, once we get a hold to it, live this little lavish lifestyle for a little while. The whole time I'm gonna be doing spell work on you, I'm gonna be feeding you crappy stuff, I'm gonna be out here cheating on you, because I only wanted the wealth. I never wanted you. But you're going to go to jail while I get to sit and be this rich man or woman, which, you know, apply the roles where they fit, that we stole together. So yeah, we have the living room here. Yeah, this person wants their own personal space, intimacy and comfort, their own privacy. Yeah, they want to be single. So let's see what else is going on. Energy. What we need to know. So someone in your energy wants to double back for a redo. Someone in your energy could be cloaking themselves. There could be an informant, witness, or snitch in this whole situation. Someone could be taking flights, trips, vacation. Someone could be on the run concerning this situation. This could involve a secret society using divergence tactics. Corrupt CPS agent could be a part of the secret society as well. Someone may be doing sexual favors. Their whole life revolves around you. What is going on in Pisces energy? Universe, please. So we have, why did they need to study your birth chart? So someone in your energy could be studying your birth chart. There is some money laundering going on. Doppelganger extremes. Lovers and sneaky links. And someone lover is a police officer. A couple more. Could be an Amber Alert. This is an alert for a child abduction. It could be significant to this situation as well. Contradictory reports, timelines, and storylines. Somebody report contradictory to a timeline or a storyline. Touch not my anointed. Fake ID card, stolen identity. And a music or movie producer could be involved. This is industry related. Amber Alert. Where are your children? Could be significant. But under the bottom we have heavy death magic spells and rituals under the bottom. Right. Let's go to the other one. else is going on in Pisces energy? Universe, please. Shadow government operation. The wife. Sexual misconduct. Documents.com, download and print. Destiny swap attempt. Stubborn enemies. Prostitution, streetwalker. The mailman. Sorry about that, y'all. What else for Pisces, please? Escort service. Under the bottom, we got a hitman, Bonnie and Clyde. Could be significant. Could be involved in something. So yeah, in your energy, this is either you or someone in your energy could have stolen somebody's identity. We have fake ID cards here. Touch not my anointed. Someone in this equation is an anointed person. So we have contradictory reports, timelines, and storylines. So all of this could have something to do with that whole court situation and someone ending up, facing, jail time or prison. Or someone could possibly be imprisoned in their current circumstances. Like they may not be in prison right now. They know that it could be a possibility, or they're a prisoner of their mind right now based on everything that has transpired. But someone was dealing with someone that is a police officer. This was someone's lover. So I don't know if, whichever one of you in your situation that was living a double life, did they have a lover that was a police officer? Because right beside it we have lovers, sneaky links, and someone in your energy is doppelganging, or is, there is a, or you're a doppelganger, but someone is taking it to the extremes. And then we have someone here studying someone's birth chart, whether it's your birth chart or whoever this anointed person is, whoever they stole this ID and their identity. We also have some money laundering here. I'm not sure why this music or movie producer and industry is here, but right underneath we have the shadow government operation. And something about someone's wife. The wife could have something to do with this shadow government and this industry. And the wife could also be involved in some type of sexual misconduct. But I feel like these documents.com download and print. Someone presented some fake documents, maybe in court, maybe dealing with how someone was able to take someone's inheritance, or came into someone else's ownership of someone else's property. But we did see where someone ended up being rich. So I'm feeling like somebody used some fake documents that they printed from online or something like that. And with this doppelganger, we have this destiny swap attempt, which would explain this stolen identity, stolen and fake ID cards. And also too, with the these lovers becoming rich, they did some money laundering. But either you and your person are some stubborn enemies, or someone is being stubborn enemies to you and your person. But we have some prostitution here, street walking, something concerning the mailman. Somehow the mailman may be in on this whole operation. And then we have this escort service, so that kind of goes with this prostitution as well. So it's like clarity, like clarifying it as well. Maybe the person that was living the double life in your energy, maybe they have something to do with this, or vice versa. So yeah, let's see. Let me get some tarot. See, can we clarify what in the world is going on? Some clarity on the fake IDs, stolen identity here. So we have a page of swords. There's someone watching. Then a Knight of Wands in reverse. Give an energy. So this past wanted to come out sideways, but it's like this page of swords could indicate that this is someone in this situation that's younger. Then we have a Knight of Wands in reverse. That's a masculine fire sign, or someone with fire highly aspected in their chart. Page of Swords is someone who is an air sign or have it highly aspected in their chart. But it's like this Page of Swords could indicate the start of a legal situation. So this Knight of Wands in reverse could have started this legal situation in the past. Or you know this person from the past. And then under the bottom we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this kind of means that this person is not skillful in whatever it is that they were trying to pull off. They could be a bit lazy as well. But this also could mean that this Knight of Wands in a younger air sign started this in the past as well with these fake IDs. Why did they create fake IDs? This whole identity theft. Something concerning an Empress. So this could be a mother figure, could be a earth sign, or have it highly aspected in their chart. Could be like a baby mother. Empress is in the right. This is someone that embodies all the queens as well. So this is surrounding a home, a celebration, or this Empress being celebrated, or this Empress this Empress's home. So it could be like this Knight of Wands and this Page of Swords could actually be children to this Empress, or this could be baby mom, baby dad, and child, baby mom, baby dad, and child dynamic. I'm still not getting why. Maybe because this Knight of Wands was on something. This person could have been the culprit in all of this. So whoever these people are, they've already been exposed. For stealing, for lying, being strategic. So let's see. What is touch not my anointed? Because of all of this conflict, fighting, so someone is conflicting with whoever is anointed in this situation. Have the Nine of Swords underneath. Someone is not able to sleep, having nightmares. What else? This conflict, don't touch my mind. What's it? Competition, conflict. like someone wants to cause a painful permanent ending for this anointed one, so that whoever is causing all this conflict and confusion can get out of poverty, and so they can see, you know, which way they'll be able to go, because for some reason there is no movement, or they don't know which way to go because of this anointed person. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this is giving the energy of like this prostitution, escort type energy. Someone that could be doing like black magic. They could be some form of a witch, dark witch, possibly. What else was this? Touch not my anointed. Chariot here. To me, this sometimes represents cops. So it's like they want to be able to move forward. We also have a Nine of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom. This is like someone who marries for money. They could also be like a streetwalker as well, gold digger, exploitative. So we have two different women who are pretty much giving gold digger energy, black magic, witchy energy. So what else about this chariot? Also, I'm giving two. They feel these people who have started all of this commotion also feel like if they get rid of this anointed one, they'll have some form of protection with this chariot here. But we have the Queen of Swords here. Someone who makes head over heart decisions. They're pretty upright. Could also be the Empress as well. This is what this Empress energy is exuding right now. So it feels like these people are starting confusion and conflict, trying to bring this Empress to a painful permanent ending. I'm feeling like that's the anointed one here, since it's the only one in the upright besides the Page of Swords. And so that whoever's starting this conflict with this Empress, Queen of Swords, can get out of poverty, so they can have a clear view of what their next steps are going to be, and so that they can have some form of protection. I also feel like they may want to somehow get the Empress, anointed one, Queen of Swords, in some type of legal trouble. Maybe that's where this destiny swap energy is coming from. It's feeling like who's ever responsible for committing these crimes, they are trying to place blame on the actual victim and make the victim pay for the crimes committed against them, which would explain these contradictory reports and timelines and storylines. But let's see, what is that about? What is this contradictory reports, timelines, and storylines here? that Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like whoever is in this Nine of Pentacles energy could be an earth sign, could have earth sign highly aspected, but this is that Nine of Pentacles in the reverse energy that we saw earlier. This is the person that's responsible for these contradictory reports, timelines, and storylines. This is someone who marries for money. This is someone very exploitative. This is also someone who can be very messy. What else? And this person does dark magic too. I saw the Magician in the reverse under the bottom. Or this is someone that can't manifest on their own. So yeah, this is the person who reported these contradictory this is the one who created these reports to the justice system. I also feel like this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse actually was trying to balance something out for themselves with this justice being here. What else? Because they didn't have any ships coming in. Their future was not looking too good. We have the King of Wands in the upright under the bottom. One more for the contradictory reports here. And because this person cannot defend themselves, or because they knew that whoever they were making these reports on, they felt like they couldn't defend themselves. Also, yeah, this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse also could indicate too that whoever made these reports wanted this it could be that someone wanted this Empress not to have the Nine of Pentacles as well. What is their lover? We have the Empress in the reverse under the bottom. What is their lover is a police officer. What is that about in Pisces energy? So we have Nine of Swords. Someone is really having a lot of anxiety, can't sleep, maybe being haunted, worry, stress behind this police officer as the lover. I feel like someone didn't plan for this to come out or be known, or something happened that wasn't planned surrounding this police officer. What else? So someone is healing from a loss when it comes down to this police officer, but they're not taking any more offers. They're depressed behind this. But they're declining any offers. We have a King of Pentacles in reverse under the bottom. So what is this? Sneaky links with lovers. So these are some crooks surrounding the Emperor, and this Emperor in the reverse, and possibly a Scorpio, but we have Death in the reverse. With the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse under the bottom. So this could have been a fire sign male in the reverse with a Scorpio. Not sure if it's male or female yet. Someone with a lot of fire placements. Air placements could be significant as well. This was a star in the reverse. So it feels like this lovers with sneaky links. These sneaky links could represent whoever this Emperor is in the reverse and all of their mistresses or what have you that committed a big portion of pulling off this scam or scheme. With the star here being in the reverse, that could be another air sign or someone with air highly aspected in their chart. This Death could represent Scorpio that's in the reverse. But I'm feeling like someone refused to go through an awakening or a death and a rebirth here because they don't want to heal this Emperor. So that's why they're in this, you know, energy of being a criminal minded person. So what is this doppelganger here? Energy. Doppelganger extremes. We have the world. So this is something that's going on online. Under the World Wide Web. On TV. Like the world can see this. There is a tower coming behind that. We have a victory underneath the bottom. So this tower is bringing on a victory for somebody. So this involves a King of Swords. In the upright. So I'm feeling like in this scenario, this could be a cop or somebody from some type of authority, like legal. Either this is a cop or a lawyer. So because of whatever this doppelganger extreme is that's going on online, it's causing a tower. Because somehow this lawyer is involved with this. This lawyer brought on this tower. Or this police officer. We have a 9 of Wands under the bottom of the Wounded Warrior. What else with this doppelganger? So on these lovers. So Pisces, this could be you and your person that are going to these doppelganger extremes, or it could be another couple, possibly concerning a Gemini or an air sign or someone with air placements, highly aspected. Doesn't have to be, but same as this King of Swords, someone with air highly aspected in their chart. So it's giving a couple was doppelganging someone else. They were pretending to be someone else, and it's kind of like the